Varin Bates. You're watching SpitYaGameTv. Subscribe now, like, share, comment, always show the love. $ Piff Money 7150. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen.
So, Varin Bates. I noticed you said Piff Money with that.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, what's Piff Money for?
Piff Money means Providence and Fenwick family. I started when I was like 14, and it was not when I first got introduced to it through my brother Pax. Shout out Pax, shout out Piff Money, everybody. But when that first started off, it was like a family collective. We all grew up around the same corner. You know what I mean? So when he started it, it was more so like it was Piffy and T. You know what I mean? Doing music, things like that. And he wanted me a part of it. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together. I knew him since I was like 11. You know what I'm saying? I'm 23 now. You know what I mean? Just to give you an idea. So once that started off, you know, it was strictly music. He came out of jail and he was like, yo, bro, we gotta go to the studio. I was like, word? Bet. I'm in there. We went to Raz's studio.
How old were you
when I was going to the studio?
Yeah.
16. 16. And Piff Money probably started around like when I was like 14. Something like that. So I went there and I did my first song, and off the rip I was like, yo, this is where I want to be 100%, because I just felt in my element. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when I was spitting, I didn't feel like, I don't know, doing awkward. Even like when I was just fucking up, I still felt comfortable. You know what I mean? Like I wrote that this morning, and it was more so just rehearsing it and getting it right. But even when I was like learning cadences and just different ways to project your voice, and you know, just separation of the words, pauses and the commas and everything like that, Pax taught it to me and just really showed me the ropes, you know, even being on beat. Because a lot of times I was like, it was whack, you know what I'm saying? I was just fucking up. But he was like, bro, just stay on beat. That's what, you know, the kicker, you know? Yeah, the kick when you start the beat goes like, doop, doop, doop. And I was really like, okay, I can follow that, like my little training wheels. So after I got the hang of that, it was like, it was over with. I'm ready to do this. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. So then we had an idea of dropping a Piff Money mixtape, but you know what I mean, shit went left over here, whatever, but I was still penning shit down. Then at I was still 16 going on 17, I moved to CT. Yeah. And I knew when I left CT and I left left Springfield to go to CT for a whole new element, I knew 100% I gotta do this for Piff Money. I gotta do it for where I'm at. I gotta do it from Springfield, because a lot of people, they don't, how can I say, they don't own where they're from. A lot of people, they feel more comfortable saying, oh, I'm from Atlanta, I'm from New York, I'm from Boston. No, fuck that, I'm from Springfield. You feel me? Like 413 shit, you know what I'm saying? So when I started doing mixtapes and shit like that, my first mixtape, Piff Money rookie season, it was gold time. I had 24 tracks for no reason, but it was just like, bro, I gotta give the world my voice. I gotta really step it up, and I dropped it at 19. So it was calculated. It wasn't just, oh, I'm gonna go to CT and just drop a mixtape. No, I waited. I had to get my pen game up. I had to, what I was doing for a while, I had a dictionary, and I stole this from Hove, honestly. He was just picking out words, whatever word he liked, boop, 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 and you know, he would try to build off that word, like acetone, I ain't home, doo-doo-doom, doo-doo-doom, yeah, shit like that. And I was doing shit like that, but I would also write down the definition of the word. And I started from A all the way to Z. And I was like, oh, this word looks cool. What does it mean, though? And I'd write down deadass, write down the word, line, definition.
Build up.
And then, exactly. And then the thing that made rapping easier for me was double entendres. I showed you my my intro for my first album. It's called My Secrets, and one of the lines was, got him in the face, shit, he dead to me. Somebody poured a Hennessy. You know what I mean? No, if you fake, then you dead to me. Shot him in the face, shit, he dead to me. You know what I mean? Shit like that. One word making two meanings, you know what I mean? So I started doing shit like that, and that was real easy for me, because I'm like, I don't have to think too hard. I can just say the same words, but in a different voice. You know what I'm saying? So you can feel two different meanings, but it's the same thing.
Right.
So that's how I started building off like that. And then when I dropped Piff Money rookie season, it did terrible. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I was tagging everybody, you know what I'm saying? And it just did not get off the ground properly. But I was fine with that. What's
Why
up?
do you think that was?
I was nobody. You know, honestly, I wasn't popping, just not popular. You know what I'm saying? I've never been, you know, the super popular dude. I've just been me, and whoever gravitates towards me, they'll know, oh, that's a real dude. But like to like the public, like in class, it's a fucking loser. Honestly, you know what I mean? It wasn't, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I just owned who I was. I was just like, all right, I'm not the super cool dude. I'm not the super tough dude. I'm not the athlete. I'm me. And as I grew, I gained more confidence in that. Like, yo, sometimes I'm a goofball. Sometimes I'm extra super serious. Sometimes I take shit too serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm extra sensitive with it. You know what I mean? But I learned how to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to, that's not a situation I even need to put energy into right now.
No.
I can just leave that. You know what I mean? Move on to it. Because when I focus on something, it's with extreme intensity. You know what I mean? When I want something done, I do everything in my power to get it done. You know what I mean? So, and the way I came up was, yo, I don't give a fuck about a song. I'm trying to bar you up. I'm trying to bar you to death. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'd go to a studio and I see an artist. I wouldn't even ask for his name. I'd just be like, yo, spit. You know what I mean? Just really, just rap. And he would rap, and then I would rap. What, like, say if he rapped one verse, I'm rapping two verses. Then I'm like, go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like competing.
Yeah, I'm trying
because not even knowing.
Because the reason why I started doing that is because I went to my boy Shaquan studio out in CT. Shout out Shaquan. You know what I'm saying? And he brought me around one of his homies, and dude didn't even ask my name. I'm over here trying to introduce myself. Yo, it's Spit. Like dead ass. So I just had to off the rip just start spitting. And then I was like, brother, you're not about to, you know what I mean? Hell no, I do this. You feel me? So now if other artists say you're a rapper, I don't want to hear nothing else. Spit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way you got to come up. I don't give a fuck if you're fucking up. Do you got the courage to be an actual artist and do that? That's why, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's why when I was penning this shit this morning to spit, it was like, I don't give a fuck if I fuck up, because I'm an artist. I'm a rap artist, so I'm gonna do rap artist shit, and I'm a spit. You feel me? So that's just the cloth that I'm cut from. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way I've been doing things ever since 16. Yeah, really.
Oh, so do you think if you never had that first experience, would you have turned out different as an artist?
Most definitely, because that pissed me off. You know what I mean? Because I was like, brother, you're not about to question whether I do this or not. And I don't know you, you don't know me, and you're challenging me. And it pissed me off. I'm like, brother, I don't even know you, but I'm gonna spit anyway. But then I got it, because he was an older head. He was like, brother, you say you this and that, and I'm hearing this from your boy.
Yeah.
What are you about? And then I was like, I bet I get it. I get it. This is the culture that I, came into, and that's why I really love doing ciphers, because that's the cloth I'm cut from. It's like, I don't give a fuck about your melodies. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Can you rap or not? And that's like every time when I'm rapping.
Some of the people you cipher with.
Back in CT, I ciphered with Brandon. I wanted to cipher with J No Juice. Shout out to J No Juice. We definitely need to cipher. There was a lot of people that I wanted to cipher with, but they wasn't really either interested or they just had other shit to do. Yep, but when I came back down to Springfield, I did open mics and I was ciphering with strangers. So I couldn't even tell you their names. I was just like, they was, rapping, and I'm like, brother, meet me outside and let's spit. Michael Blue. He's from Jersey. And he was barring up with me, and I like that, because it's just like, he says he's cut from the same cloth. Yeah. Let's go to this arena right here in the back of the open mic shit, in the parking lot. Let's spit. We got all these other spitters coming through, and it was lit like that. $, we We got a cypher coming up, and it's about to be lit. You feel me? It's about to be real.
Y'all gonna record that one?
Hell yeah, we about to record that one. Most definitely. Absolutely. And to any other artists out there, I don't battle, but I spit. You feel me? I'm trying to rap with each and every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to really, if you say you're a real like 90s artist, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Not on no disrespect, but come see me. I want to spit with y'all. I want y'all to test my pen. Darius Bennett.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a track together. I went to his crib. We was sharing verses, shit like that. I fuck with him because I know he's gonna test my pen. You know what I'm saying? Hoodie Kruger, he's not well, he's a battle rapper, you know, first, but he's still an artist. That's a nigga that I would bar up with, like, brother. You definitely battle. You know what I'm talking about. That's somebody I know I wouldn't even have to speak to on some shit like that. If I say let's cypher, he would probably try to go. He would go first probably and try to rip my head off. Yeah. And that's the shit I'm looking for. Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to get the best out of myself.
Yeah.
And the best out of the other people that I'm working with. 100%.
Have you ever done that like with your team?
Like cypher, or just like,
like always try to be better than the next.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Tyler Gifted, you know. When I first met Tyler, you know what I'm saying, I was still heavy just into like just writing bar shit, and he was like, yo, this nigga's dope, this nigga's fire, whatever. Then we did a track called Mansions, and I've heard some of his material before, and I'm like, yo, alright, he coming to fuck me up. So I'm like, bet. Alright, so we did Mansions, and I went in, you know what I'm saying? I handled the hook, and then went right into my verse, and just started ripping. And I'm like, Tyler usually he makes hits. He's the hit maker machine. Right. That's the way I view him anyway. And so I wanted to see him get in a different bag. I'm like, okay, this is a loud ass beat. I got very, very ignorant on it. Is he gonna challenge me? Nigga just went in. He did that to me twice. He surprised me twice. Mansions and off my EP, How I'm Feeling, same thing. Another ignorant ass beat, and I'm not even really rapping. I'm just like, yo, Ty, I want you to get mad with me. I want you to really just talk your shit. And for a minute, he's like, I don't know. I'm like, do it. But in my head, I'm like, he ain't gonna do this shit. He ain't not gonna do it. But I left it on the table, so he, you know what I'm saying? My boy Holat did it. He's always for the bars, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs Holat. And he did it. I was like, all right, my verse is done. Holat's verse is done. What about you? I ain't say nothing though. A couple days later, he's like, here, I'm done with it. Here. I'm like, that nigga Tyler fucking Gifted. You know what I mean? That nigga's spaz. So yeah, and that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Putting people in other elements, because he put me in a different element. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like, he's making hits, and I'm over here trying to really pen bars, and he's like, brother, we get it. You can rap, but can you make songs? Okay then, like, so work on that.
Do you like just writing bars more than you like doing the songs?
For a while I did, because that's all I knew. You know what I mean? My boy Ray Blizz, he taught me how to flow, because I was very just bar centric. What rhymes with this? Punchline. That's it. Ray, he showed me the ropes on like how to control the beat and make it cool at the same time. We had this song we did called Heart, and it was on my Piff Money Rookie Season shit, and that was like the first time I can admit like somebody passed me on a track, because I feel like I got him lyrically, but I can't even say I won, because of the simple fact he had to teach me how to control the beat, because I'm off beat and I'm like and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. He's like, brother, pace, boom, 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 and then I was like, so even if I feel like I outbar him, I can't say I got him
because he helped you.
Yeah, but I had to kick his ass on I forgot the other track we did. It was on the Otis beat, the Jay-Z Kanye shit.
Oh,
I passed him. I'm sorry, Ray. I passed you on that. I'm sorry.
But did y'all do that back and forth?
Hell yeah. What I say? Hold on. I was like, oh man, what the fuck? That shit is so fucking old. Oh man, I don't know what the fuck I said. It's so fucking old, but y'all gotta look that up. It's called Back to Back Ray Bliss. It's on my SoundCloud. I passed you, Ray. I'm sorry.
You ever look at the other remixes? Because there's tons of remixes of that song. And be like, you did better than them.
Hell yeah. Fuck that. Yeah. Everything that I do, I feel like I do it better. And I have to feel that way. Or I'm going to just be like, motherfucking, no, brother, I beat you. Like, you know what I mean? I win. You feel me? Because I work that hard. You know what I mean? I do fucking just hours up just studying words and making sure my shit is pieced together. So damn right, I feel like I win every time. But if the artist feels like they won, I didn't lose because now we got a good song. And now the fans get to choose. But I still walk away feeling like I won. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Yeah, that's how it goes.
Oh, so you're down with Dollar Sign. How did you end up down with Dollar Sign?
This is how it happened. When I moved back to Springfield, I was looking all over the place for a good engineer because, you know, I went to some engineers and they was just whatever. Avery Bradley, not Avery Bradley, wow, I'm bugging. Fifth Town Avery, he was dope. I enjoyed that session. And then I went to Tyler. I ended up bumping into Tyler because of my girl. She was like, hey, Tyler, I know this dude. He does music and he recorded Darius. You should check him out. But at that time, I already gave up. I was like, damn, man, because, you know, Avery, he's got his own brand and shit like that. You know, Fifth Town. And I'm like, you know, they moving. They hot, Fifth Town. So I'm like, I can't even ride that wave. You know what I mean? So I got to go to other people, and they got their own shit. Everybody was just really focused on something else. They wasn't really focused on curating my music. Not saying that Avery didn't do that, because he did a great job. It's just I already knew he had other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? He did an excellent job. He just had, you know, Fifth Town is the hottest group out in Springfield, period. Like, let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? So once I understood the wave that he was already on, I'm like, nigga, I'm still corny out here, really. Like, I'm getting 30 plays, you know what I'm saying? Fifth Town is getting 100,000. I'm like, shit, I gotta get the fuck out of there. They ain't gonna wanna rock with me. I'm gonna bring their brand down. Even if I got bars, they're making hits like Snooty, shit like that. So I'm like, you know what I mean? That was just like, the wave was dead with that. Then I met Tyler, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna really be serious. You know what I'm saying? But I go in there. That man is fucking maniac. Because I know he's maniac because I'm a fucking maniac. You know what I mean? I'm very particular with what I want and how I want it done. Very nitpicky. So when he was in there like, yo, brother, we're gonna bang, 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 bang. I'm like, fuck. This dude's great. You know what I mean? Like, this dude's great. Alright, fuck it. And then he introduced me to Dubby. Dubby was connected to Rod Money, the founder of Dollar Sign. Boom. You feel me? Dubby fucked with my shit, and we already had a group together. Me, Dubby, Tyler, Dolo, Polat, Shay. Shit, I hope not. If I'm forgetting somebody, punch me in the face later, because, oh man, that's bad. But, yeah, so when that group fell apart, you know what I'm saying, Dollar Sign came through Rod Money, and then Dubby was just like, yo, bro, you trying to fuck with this? And I'm like, duh, nigga, like, I don't got no brand. I'm still getting 40 plays. I need all the help I can get. You feel me? So it was on and popping from right there. Honestly.
So is Dollar Sign like a record label?
That you would have to talk to the man himself for money. You know what I mean? But what he made clear, and this is why I fuck with everybody in Dollar Sign, is that at the end of the day, you're your own man. You know what I mean? You're your own artist. So just because like I'm with Dollar Sign, like today I'm about to go to an overnight over there and just write massive lyrics and get to work, that doesn't mean I can't fuck with GYBU. I can still go over there.
Yeah, it's not like you're signed.
Yeah, I do what I want, but as a collective, we called ourselves Dollar Sign. Like, Rod Money already had the copyrights, he's already got the logo. So I'm like, fuck it. But it's still, at the end of the day, like, just because I fuck with Dollar Sign, that doesn't mean I'm gonna leave Piff Money. I'm still Piff Money. You know what I'm saying? And just because I fuck with Piff Money, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna fuck with Dollar Sign or other groups out here in Springfield. Like, just because, you know, I would fuck with Fifth Town. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck with other artists, period. You know what I mean? And that's just the way I'm gonna be networking.
No.
Mhm.
So how many people are in
All right.
dollar sign?
There is myself, Rod Money, A Drizzy, Batman. We rolling bats tonight.
Yeah, why you call
Facts.
him Batman?
Why?
Yeah.
Why I call him Batman? This man be rolling bats. Like, I'm not lying. Like, your space bar, the size of your space bar,
Yeah.
and as thick as a.
So wait, the size of
Yes,
size
but
of-
longer than that.
longer than
Come on, man. All the way to this shit. If you think I'm playing, smoke with us, and you find out. That's why he's Batman. The nigga be dun 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 dun, boom, out of the park. I be super high. Batman. Oh shit. Myself, Rod, W, Batman, Shay, Indie Rock, and that's where it's at right now.
Oh.
Yep, that's where it's at right now. I don't know as far as recruiting goes. I don't really know about all that, but you trying to rap, come through. You feel me? Like, honestly,
So when's that EP dropping?
the EP's already here.
It's already here.
Yeah, How I'm Feeling's already out on SoundCloud. Like, it's already here. And
So it's on SoundCloud for free.
yeah,
Everybody can
fuck
get it.
yeah, hell yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not too popping where I gotta put it on Spotify and niggas gotta pay for it. No, nigga, I'm broke too. You feel me? Like, I'm not popping yet, and I understand that. But that's the best part of this whole journey is knowing that you're not where you want to be. It humbles you every day. Every day that I go on my SoundCloud and I'm like, damn, brother, you still got 30 views, but I'm working. You feel me?
Right.
Like, you know, it don't bother me, and I'm gonna tag everybody in it until I'm at where I need to be. And this whole process is extremely humbling, but I'm extremely grateful for it because it makes the best come out of me. Like, no bullshit. You can ask Tyler. I walked from my house to his studio, to Holyoke, and then I walked from Westfield to his studio.
Wow.
7 miles, 5 hours. That's dedication. You
Right.
feel me? Like, beyond anything else.
There's people that won't go to the studio even if they have a ride.
You dig? Like, no, brother, there is no excuse for nothing. If I want to go to the studio and I claim I'm a rapper, I'm walking. And it's to the point where I don't even care if people believe me or not. Because I got the calluses on my feet that I know I did it. You feel me? Like, I don't really care. All I know is I'm going to make it in this shit. Because I work too hard.